Here is Lupita Nyong'o. Here is Michelle Obama. Here is Jay-Z. Did you notice any similarities in those images? They're all wearing daily paper, a Dutch clothing brand started by 3 childhood friends. What's even weirder is when these boys started out, they didn't even know how to design a shirt. They had to Google that shit, which is probably what we all would do at the end of the day, but it's just to say that they came from very humbling beginnings. They didn't have no map laid out for how they was going to even get to their goal. They had to just go out there, find it out, figure it out themselves to forge their own path to success. In an interview with Couture, Hussein discusses interest in streetwear.
We have this new type of culture. Like, I have the Amsterdam culture, but I also have the African upbringing. And the blend of that is what daily paper is. Our mission is to translate our cultural heritage into contemporary clothing. Every season or every collection all have different elements of our culture. The story that we're telling has not really been told in this side of the world.
It was the mid-noughties, and blogging was a new craze. Marketing companies were telling everyone to start a new blog and to attract an audience and let their voice be heard. So 3 boys in Amsterdam, interested in the streetwear scene, decided to start a blog, not to attract audiences and market any product, but simply to initiate discussion about their favorite clothing brands, cultural topics, hip-hop styles, sports, and fashion. Online stores were not really a thing back in those days, and the European streetwear scene was not well known abroad. The daily paper blog was an attempt to rectify this oversight. Adderrahmane Trabsini, Hussein Suleiman, and Jefferson Osei did not expect to launch a brand. They were just messing about. The blog was their ideal of having fun. For the next few years, they were roaming around, meeting people from the streetwear and sneaker scene, doing interviews and developing a reputation. From featured pieces about designers to interviews with celebrities, they managed to increase their audience. Since the blog had a broad focus, they managed to pull in audiences from different demographics. Once they had a steady audience, they launched a merch tee to promote the blog. To their surprise, the tees became more popular than the blog. So, how did the platform transform itself into a brand?
The added value in the fashion industry, you know, like if you're just gonna be a brand that's like, this is a trend, let me jump onto it. Like during the time there was a lot of black and white fashion, and we came with like colorful t-shirts, and like it had a story, and like the story fits the founders, you know, because I'm Moroccan, Hussein is Somalian, and Jeff is Ghana, so we represent Africa.
The t-shirts were selling like hotcakes, with people calling up to find out how and where they could actually cop one. The trio quickly formulated a business plan to capitalize on the success. Adderrahmane recalls how they set rules for themselves when launching the brand. He was the creative guy, the designer. Hussein Suleiman took care of the marketing side of things, and Jefferson Osei dealt with everything from sales to community work. It's interesting to note that while they had different responsibilities in their professional lives, there are a lot of similarities in their personal lives. They all come from African families. Adderrahmane comes from a Morocco family. Hussein comes from a Somalian family, and Jefferson Osei is Ghanaian. Their diasporic experiences in Amsterdam shaped their formative years, and their interest in fashion and streetwear brought them together. Today, the African component of their work shines through. Their work marries their influence of Western upbringings with traditional prints and patterns inspired by their African roots. The most remarkable example of this homage is their signature logo, a Maasai Shield from the nomadic tribe in Kenya, East Africa. The shield represents nomads, a symbol that means a lot to these 3 gentlemen. Over the last decade, their success has added global experiences to their African roots and European upbringing. Moving through different parts of the world, they have managed to grow their brand and establish a global presence. From a small outlet in Amsterdam, the brand has grown to develop 2 more stores in New York and London. I mean, it don't get no bigger than that, right? Some of the top luxury retailers like Selfridges, Fartech, Galeries Lafayette, and Brown stock the label. From 5 t-shirts in 2012 to around 90 employees in 2022. Daily Paper is well on its way to becoming a European clothing juggernaut in the next few years. If you guys need a video edited or even a website designed for your personal brand or business, please feel free to reach out to us here at North. I know me and my team would love to collaborate with you all. We would love to get you the results that you so desperately desire. So again, feel free to reach out to us at northmedia@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Twitter at northmedia, or even Instagram at northmedia. In 2015, Daily Paper launched a line for women to complement its menwear's collection. The brand releases 2 collections every year, bringing modern cuts with traditional African elements to its customers. The design principle is simple: keep it fresh, keep making progress, but don't forget your roots. Given their growth, they have gotten the chance to work with several other brands and celebrities. They recently collaborated with Havianis to emphasize wildlife conservation and celebrated their 10-year anniversary by designing jerseys for Ajax FC, the Dutch football club, in partnership with Adidas. While that may have been their most lucrative partnership yet, the brand has had a long history of collaborating with companies like Puma, Surf Ghana, and Virgil Abloh's Off-White to develop their first skate park in Ghana. I've been there too, it's freaking amazing, it's beautiful. Now, looking to enter the big leagues, the trio insists that with the endless possibilities awaiting them in the future, they always keep an eye on the past. In an interview, the brand iterated that
the brand has always been like a platform. When we started, we never had like a proper helping hand. Obviously, we educated ourselves, but there were a lot of moments where we felt like, okay, who could guide us through this certain route? I feel that we don't want the other generations behind us to go through that. Yeah, as a brand, I think it's our responsibility and duty to keep the doors open. There's a next generation coming up that even does better than us. I think that's the goal as well.
And even though most designers don't use labels to avoid being concerned, Trabsini has no issues. He openly refers to his design aspirations as Afrofuturist. The ideal is to engage with what interests you, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Once you develop a big enough audience, hone in on the successful part of your business, which is the one that's working, and build on it. Daily Paper built on their 5 t-shirts for around 10 years before offering ready-to-wear menswear, women's wear, and accessories across a range of seasons. We hope you took something from this success story to implement in your professional ventures. For more content, like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, y'all. I wish you guys peace. I wish you guys positivity. And I wish you guys to grow as much as you can for this year as well as the next. Till next time, I'm out.